So after you graduate from an American boarding school, you will have finished grade 12. And in America, that prepares you for college. College is the first 4 years of higher education. University is additional years of higher education. So you will typically go to college after you graduate from an American boarding school. And then if you want to pursue further education, you will then go on to university for graduate level work.
I think colleges and universities tend to be sort of synonymous in the United States. I know officially I think that the designation between colleges and universities are the types of majors that you can study at different places. So most colleges are what we would call a liberal arts college, and they tend to be a little bit smaller and have kind of one degree offered, usually a Bachelor of Arts in liberal studies or things like that. And then the universities may have different things that they can offer there. A Bachelor of Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, different colleges almost within a university. So all of our graduates from Westminster head off to college. We do get some kids that will head off to schools in London or to some different colleges and universities around the world, but the vast majority of our students enroll in an American university or college. We have a very competitive college list. We've sent kids to all of the Ivy League schools in the last couple of years. Last year we had a girl head off to Princeton. We had a couple of boys to Harvard. My alma mater, Cornell, was well represented as well. So we have some kids heading off to some fantastic universities, but our college counseling office, which consists of 4 specific counselors for students to lean on as resources, they do a great job with making sure that the students are a great fit for the college that they're attending. Not every student is a perfect fit for Harvard, Yale, or Princeton. Sometimes they may be super artistic and need a college that lets them explore that creativity. Sometimes they may be a musician and want to go to school that's a better fit there. So every student, I think just like a boarding school environment, there's a college that fits every student at Westminster.
I am quite frequently asked the question of whether a student should go to a college or a university, but the terms are quite similar in the United States. Despite what happens in Russia, because in Russia a college is considered to be a professional educational institution, whereas in the United States a college and a university are almost the same things, and I would not base my decision of going to a higher education school by just looking at the name of the school.
It depends on the student. It depends on culturally where this person wants to live and where they want to study. Do they want a small college or a large university? At EF Academy, we cater towards that one-on-one instruction time with students, with meetings with university guidance and guidance counselors to help them realize their path in what areas they want to study at university and what's the right fit for them.
I would recommend, I couldn't recommend a general recommendation for everybody because every student's different. I personally went to a college and I studied liberal arts, which means that I had a nice background in multiple disciplines, but then I had a singular focus. And some schools, you have this singular focus, but you don't really get to have many understandings in other disciplines than that. So it really depends on how you want to study and what you want to do. And I think that a lot of 18-year-olds don't know what they want to do yet. So in that case, maybe liberal arts would be the right choice for them. Our college counseling office is really experienced in helping kids get into college, but also helping kids understand where they should go, because 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds don't always know what they should do because they don't really have the experiences yet. So having that counseling is really useful.
In America, we have a word that we use synonymously with university. We use the word university and college, and they both mean the same thing. But the technical definition of a university would be a school that has some research, and also that could have the master's degree, doctor's degree program. So they might have a little bit more offering than a college. But there's some very prestigious colleges too. Boston College, Rollins College, those are very prestigious schools and very selective. And you can get an excellent education at either a university or college in the US. So although that's different in other countries, in the US they're very synonymous.
So yeah, after high school in the United States, it's best to go on, in my opinion, to university to study. At a school like Dunn School, you're going to be well prepared to enter any university that you qualify for. 100% of our students at graduation will go to U.S. university. About 75% will get into their first choice school. That's really because we focus on finding the right fit for them as far as universities go, based on what their interests are, where they want to be in the world, what they want to be when they grow up, the environment that they want. So we're really trying to focus on the right fit university for each student. We also have a college counseling office who helps them through that process. We have 80 to 90 colleges or universities who visit our campus each year to meet with our students to help them understand the programs that they offer at that next level.
Our schools provide wonderful college counseling opportunities for our students. Typically they have multiple staff members that is the only job that they do on campus. They actually help find the right university. Just like our schools, it's all about the right fit. So we're trying to find multiple universities for them to apply to get into. They're helping them set up interviews. They're helping them with their application process. Usually families will probably apply from anywhere from 2 to 3 schools to 15 schools. So it's all about finding the right fit, and we really encourage the international students, because they're in America, they can go visit those schools in person to see if it's a good fit. And so schools can help arrange those college visits, and that's very important.
Most boarding school students, and particularly students at Northwood, will all progress to college or university immediately following graduation. The vast majority of our students will enroll in colleges or universities within the United States. Increasingly, though, we are seeing both American students and international students adding colleges to the list of schools they're applying to outside of the United States, which is very exciting for us to have our students, whether they're American students or international students, exploring colleges and universities both, within the domestic United States and around the world.
So colleges and universities in the United States are generally considered to be of the same academic quality, depending on the school. And so, for example, Harvard College and Stanford University are both considered to be really, really strong options for a student. Where they will choose to go at Perkiomen, one of the great things is we have a very, very good college counseling office. Dave Antonowitz, our college counselor, is the president of the University College Counseling Association for Pennsylvania. And so what he's giving students is a personal attention to help them make the right choice for themselves. So maybe your student is looking for a smaller school environment. Perhaps a college would be right for them. Maybe they don't mind larger classes and more students in the student body. Maybe a research university would be better for them. Or if they know they might be interested in conducting more university level research, possibly the university would be better for them. Or if they're interested in liberal arts, the college might be right for them. These are the questions that our college counseling office at Perkiomen School is working with students every day. And so this type of advice that they're able to give really helps our students understand how to make the best choice for them.
Choosing an American university or college is not unlike choosing an American boarding school. The best part about choosing an American college or university is that if you attend boarding school in America, you'll be that much more prepared for your entrance to university and college in the States. Every U.S. boarding school has dedicated college and university counselors who act as private consultants to you as the student and to your family to make sure that your aim, your mission, and your purpose for university and college in America or beyond are well served. And lots of years of experience placing students at prestigious universities and making sure that that right fit between the student and their future school is supported.
With the students' aim and ambitions towards university, knowing what they want to study or what career path that they may choose, we at EF Academy guide those students into what subjects they should be taking in high school with our IB program, and actually planning the application process with specific universities in mind.
So again, I would say understanding regional differences and understanding what the schools can offer. If you know your career path already, then you might want to choose a school that has a good program in that. But if you're not 100% sure, then you might want to choose a school that has other excellent programs as well. So it depends on what you want to do, if you already know what you want to do, and different activities and experiences that you want to have while in college.
With an American university, at our campus, we have a college and guidance office, and they sit with our students and help each one find the program that is right for them. Perhaps a student's interests are engineering or mathematics, then they will help that student find a university or a college that fits their goals and their future and the classes that they've already prepared for. But what our goal is to find a university or college that suits each student and that student will be successful and comfortable there.
Yes, so the choice of an American university is similar to what I just said, where you really need to focus on where you want to be in the country, a big school or a small school, the different programs that they offer, and the different culture of the school. Additionally, it's really important to visit a campus. The internet can tell you a little bit about a school, but until you visit to see are the students happy or do they not like being there. The internet can't really tell you that as much until you go there and you see it and you feel it. Some schools' culture, you walk on campus and it's just a place that you want to be and you get excited. Other schools may turn you off because of something you see on their campus.
So just like I mentioned, it's very important to choose a university that is a good fit for you. So we think that at our school, and at boarding schools mostly, the students have so many opportunities that they learn very young what their passions are and what their interests are. So they're able to look for a university that has a specialty with that interest. So we don't encourage students to just look at the name of the school, but rather the program that the school offers. So if someone wants to go into biomedical engineering, the college counselors can tell them these are the best schools in America for biochemical engineering. Or if it's law, these are the best schools to go into for law. We have every type of student graduate from Webb, students that are interested in even being a chef or an artist or a theater actor. So our college counselor will help find specific schools that can help them kind of follow their dreams and passions.
So I think for us, we're really focused on the idea of a student finding the right fit. And we have an extensive college counseling office. Our graduating class at Northwood School is typically around 55 or 60 students, and we have 4 college counselors who work very closely with those students to help them find the right fit. Many of our students will choose to enroll at some of the most selective colleges and universities in the United States, and other students will choose to enroll in colleges that are going to be the best fit for them based on their learning styles or whatever their programmatic interests may be.
Again, I mean, this is a college, this great question is how do you choose an American school when there's so many options? I think most people are going to be interested in going to a school that's in the top 25. So you want to go first to a school that's highly selective. So at Perkiomen School, we send all of our kids to schools that are selective. And in order to pair them with the right one, it's about personality and interests that this student wants to pursue academically or athletically or in terms of the arts. We have hundreds and hundreds of schools and colleges and universities that visit Perkiomen's campus every year. And so our students are able to meet with representatives from those colleges and universities to have a conversation and determine if that college or university is right for them. The parents are involved, the college counselors are involved, and of course the students are involved in making this really important decision.
I think choosing an American university is a lot like choosing a boarding school. Our college office will help figure out what types of places you may be a fit for academically based on your grades, your test scores, the things that you're interested in. If you want to be an engineer and the college does not have an engineering program, that's probably not a great fit for you. So we want to try to help you match up what you think you might be interested in with where you want to be in the world, where you want to be in the United States. There's a ton of great college and university options in the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic. We have students that go to Florida, to Texas, to California, all across the United States as well. So our college counseling office travels quite a bit. They visit a ton of different colleges and universities so that they can tell our students what this campus feels like, what it looks like, what types of kids are there. We also host over 100 different college representatives on our campus. So when they're there, our students are able to sit down, talk to them, much like we're doing at a school fair like this, where we'll have a chance to, the college reps will have a chance to explain what their school does well, what they're interested in, and get to know the students a little bit. But our college counseling office, every junior and senior is assigned to a college counselor, so that's yet another resource that students on our campuses have to help figure out exactly what they want to do and where they want to go. The college counseling counselor will have chances to help them with essays, to help them with applications, to make sure everything is sent in on time and in the right order. So it really takes a lot of the stress out of the application process for our students. And then once applications are in, they're able to call those colleges and advocate for the students that they're representing.
We have a host of what we call Ivy Leagues, or the top level tier schools, and they are excellent universities. But we also have over 3,000 colleges and universities in the U.S., and what we want to share with families is they are all exceptional. So as long as you find a school or a university that has something that you're interested in, a specific program, or maybe you are planning to attend a school and play the athletics at that level, there's something for everyone. We do send students to the Ivy Leagues from our school, Harvard, Princeton, Yale, and then the next tier, which would be Stanford, Vanderbilt, Tulane. We will send students to all these schools, but again, our most important goal is to have a school that matches the student's needs and interests as an individual.
So entering a top tier university is important to many of our families. But it's also important to take a step back and say, is that the most important thing, or do we want a place that they're going to be happy and have the programs that they offer? So some students who are motivated to go to the top tier Ivy League colleges, it's important that not only just have good grades, not only just good test scores, but have a story to tell. What are you interested in? What have you done to propel those interests forward? And why do you want to be at those universities specifically? Is it just because they have a name that you recognize, or is it because it's a place that you are going to be happy and have all the programs and all of that? So I think it's important to separate those two out and say, are you applying to those schools just to tell people you go to that school, or because it's the right fit for you?